Hi guys, Magic Master 24 here, and today I've got a great new trick for you guys. Alright, for the performance. So, if I had a spectator here, I would ask them to tell me when to stop. They say stop, and they landed on the 5 of clubs. So, I'll take the 5 of clubs, place it right in the middle of the deck, and snap my fingers, and it should reveal itself to us as the only red card in the entire deck, and it is the 5 of clubs. So I'll just take the 5 of clubs, place it over there. So now, let's do this again. They say stop, and they landed on the 8 of spades. So I'll take the 8 of spades, and I'll place it right in the center of the deck. And I'll just snap my fingers, and it should reveal itself to us. Thought I did that right. Where did it? Oh, well, there's only one red card. And if I'm right, this red card is the 8 of spades. Alright guys, and now for the tutorial. So for the tutorial, you are going to need 2 8 of spades. You're going to need to do a bit of setup with these. You're going to need one that is blue, that should have come with the blue deck, and another one that is red. And so you take the blue one and put it on the bottom of the deck, and take the red one and put it right on top. Alright, that's all the setup you need to do. Now you could use any card. I just use the 8 of spades because it kind of feels like a random card, so that when the spectator does, when I force it on them later in the trick, it doesn't feel like I forced it on them. It feels sort of like a random card. So anyway, you have this setup, blue then red, put it right on the bottom. And then you just go up to your spectator, and then you can begin the trick. Now, a thing about this trick is that you could have them pick like this, pick any card, fan it out, and have them pick any card at the beginning of the trick. But you are going to need to riffle down later, so I feel like it makes more sense, and it makes the trick more uniform if I just riffle down both times. So riffling, just like move your thumb down for those of you beginners. So I'll riffle down the deck, they'll tell me when to stop, so then they say stop, I pull from right there, and show them their card. So they chose the 2 of diamonds. Alright, we're going to take the 2 of diamonds, and you take off the top packet here, put their card on, and this is important because you want the red one to go right on top. So now you're good, you place it on the table, snap your fingers. Alright, I'm going to have your card reveal itself to us. And there it is. The only red card in the deck should be your card. And they're already amazed because they thought this entire deck was blue. So now you're going to perform a double lift. For those of you who are beginners, a double lift is picking up 2 cards and making it seem like it's just 1 card. And I'm not going to go into too much detail on a double lift right now because I'm going to make a tutorial for it later. But for now, you can just go onto YouTube and find a tutorial. There's plenty of tutorials out there. So, just for example, something you could do, you kind of bevel the deck with your hand so it's easier to pick up 2 cards. And you can grab a break to ensure it's 2 cards and flip it over. Alright, this is your card, the 2 of diamonds, and then you can flip it over. So, I'm sorry I'm not going into too much detail. I will make a tutorial on this later, but not right now. I'm still beginning my channel, so show them, alright, this is your card, the 2 of diamonds, and you just place, you only thumb off 1 card, should be the 8 of spades, and you just place it over there. Don't call too much attention to this, because they might go over there, and they might want to flip it over. So just say, alright, we'll just place that over there. Alright, so now on to the next part of the trick. Now what you're going to do is you're going to force the other 8 of spades on them. And forcing a card is forcing the spectator to pick that card. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. There are plenty of tutorials out there for this force in particular. This is called the Riffle Force, and I will give you just a brief demonstration of it. So you grab it in your hand, and you do what's called a swing cut, or some people call it a kick cut. You sort of break off the cards with your hand, with your pointer finger, and swing them over into your other hand, and catch them in your other hand, and then you place this packet with the 8 of spades on the bottom right on top, and keep a break with your pinky. So now you're here, and you're gonna do that same thing. You're gonna riffle down. You say, "Tell me when to stop." So they say, "Stop." Say right there. And some people believe this doesn't this doesn't fool the spectator. If you angle it up, it won't. But if you angle it down a bit and take your finger out, just angle it down and sort of push it off, no one's going to notice that it's not from where they stopped. So just don't make a big deal out of it. All right, there's your card, the 8 of spades, and place it on the table. So I'm sorry I'm not going into too much detail about this. I'm just kind of assuming that for this trick, most people learning this are intermediate. This is more of an intermediate trick. And I promise I will make tutorials for these later on. So now you do the same move you did before. You take off the top packet, place their card right there, and place the other packet on top. Snap your fingers and spread out the cards. Now there will not be another red card face up in here. You can do some acting, be like, oh my gosh, I thought I did this right, I could have sworn, and then you do the you show them that this red card, which they thought was their other card, has actually turned into the 8 of spades. So that is the trick, guys. I hope you like it. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.